Hello traders, welcome back to the JC Trades YouTube channel where I post my raw and authentic trading journey. Today is February 10th, 2026, and I'll be walking you guys through the trade that I ended up taking for today's session. It's currently 10:23. I was done trading around 10, so I decided to make this quick little breakdown for you guys and show you the trade that I took today. So let's get straight into it. All right, so looking at our higher time frame, quote unquote bias, is I'm leaning bullish. However, that's very loose. I don't like to go into the market with biases because sometimes I feel like people, including me, can get married or stuck to these biases, where it's like if I'm bullish, I can only take longs, but then the market shows me something different and I don't take it because it's not within my bias. So I've been leaning away from that. So a very loose bullish bias, and that is because we're currently in an immediate 4-hour bullish gap, and then we have these bearish gaps above. So I'd be looking to maybe take longs into these gaps, not fully all the way up, maybe just like to the front of these gaps, and then I really wouldn't want to be longing directly into these bearish gaps. Only reason I'm still leaning bullish is because we're currently in a bullish gap, and these bearish ones are a little higher up. So I'm still leaning higher. Look at our 15-minute. We have a lot of draws higher as well, with this immediate London high as well as this PM high. And then we have a New York AM high down here as well as an Asia low down here. So that is what I was looking at going into the session. So let me replay price here. Just go back to open. All right, so let's see what happened off market open. Off market open, I was kind of just waiting, looking to see what price did, if it was gonna come up higher and tag this New York PM high, or if it was gonna come lower and tag this Asia high. So if I play price forward, we can see price came down. We swept this Asia low. So now I'm looking for some sort of rejection and then trade higher. So looking back, I could have taken a stab here off of this 1 minute inverse off of that New York, or after that Asia low. We inverse this 1 minute here, and then I could have ran something like this, maybe like a 40-point stop and then target here. So that would have been another trade opportunity. So we also have this SMT at the low. If we look at ES, this is a lower low and then a higher low, but if you look on NQ, it is a higher low to a lower low. So that is an incoordination from the two indices, showing that this is good for longs and for bulls. So if I play price a little bit more forward, this strong candle here is what made me get in on the trade. Once this started pushing strongly above the change in state, I kind of front ran it, got in a little better entry than what I would have if I let it close. And then if we play price one more bit forward, I didn't mean to do that. Let me go one more candle forward. We formed this 1 minute gap, which is where I end up placing my stop. A stop down here was 54 points, so I really didn't want to see, but honestly, it's like, if we go below this 1 minute gap, then I think the trade's invalidated for me. So I placed it a little tighter on this 1 minute gap, and then I kind of just let it run. My first TP was this swing high here. I also marked out this change in the state for almost like a confirmation. I kind of use them for confirmations if I'm in a trade. Took partials here, and then I had a second TP up at this swing point, which price ended up taking out. And then my final TP was this New York PM high, which ended up getting smacked after a little bit of consolidation. So yeah, that was the full trade for the day. It was 120 points. Pretty solid trade. My best trade in a while that I've taken. So yeah, I mean, this is simple. This is literally my motto. We come down, sweep the Asia low. We tap the CE of this 4-hour gap, which we're delivering out of, as well as SMTs at the low. And then we get a change in the state. So this is A++ for me. Banger trade. Yeah, but that's pretty much it for the day. That was my whole thought process and bias behind the trade. I will see you guys in the next breakdown video. Peace.